Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I know I've kind of been missing last week again, but that's because I have really exciting news. I have just been accepted into the Disney College program for fall of 2017, and I'm so excited. So today I'm kind of going to give you guys some tips and tricks for the application process and kind of walk you through what my experience was like. So let's talk Disney. First, if you go to disneycareers.com or .go or whatever it is, you can Google it to find it, but you can find applications for the Disney College program. So basically it starts off with just a general application, asking you about what college you go to, if you're currently enrolled, because you need to be to do the Disney College program, and just some general information. It also asks you about past job experiences. Now, personally, I do have past job experiences, so I'm not sure how it would work if you didn't, but I did, so that wasn't something that I had to freak out about. And it'll also ask you about like volunteering and stuff that you've done. So once you fill all of that out, you will submit a general application. Now, this is where a lot of people freak out. No matter what, yours will go into submission for a period of time. At one point, you will be in submission. Some people see submission right away and they think that, oh my god, this is terrible, I'm never gonna get out of submission. But if you're in submission for like the first day or two, I wouldn't freak out, because I was in submission, I was freaking out, and I actually a few hours later got an email to do the web-based interview. So I got the web-based interview, and from there, it's kind of like a personality test. It'll ask you about, strongly agree to strongly disagree on just simple questions like, for example, I am always on time for work. Strongly agree, strongly disagree, anywhere in between. Now, obviously you want to answer this truthfully, but at the same time, you don't want to throw yourself under the bus. So if you know you are late every once in a blue moon, hitting strongly agree for always being on time is completely acceptable and understandable to do that. So you take the web-based interview, and directly after the web-based interview, you will find out whether or not you move on. So from then, like I said, it's directly after you will find if you move on or not. I moved on. So then you will get an email about a phone interview, to set up a phone interview. Now you do have a few days to select from, back to back. I want to say I had an option of 3 or 4 days to choose from. So just choose the best day that's going to work for you. And there are also time slots. Now they can call you 15 minutes before or 15 minutes after your scheduled interview. So make sure you have about an hour time frame set aside, because the interview could last anywhere from, like, mine lasted probably like 15 minutes to a half an hour. It really just depends, I guess, whether they're running behind, how much you have to say, things like that. So definitely keep that in mind. You want to leave plenty of time. I left like 3 hours because I didn't want to risk something going wrong. So I scheduled mine for 10:30 on February 1st, which was a Wednesday. So I didn't have classes until later, so that's what I decided to do. Now, I was freaking out because I know they can call 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after, but they called me exactly 15 minutes after, so I was kind of freaking out that I wasn't going to get the call. Now, the call might come up as blocked, or it might come up as Buena Vista, because that's what mine came up as, but I've heard other people say that it comes up as a blocked number. So then they call you, they just talk you through some general things like, this is the information I have down for you, is this school correct? Making sure all the information is correct. And then they'll kind of just go over the Disney look, if you're aware of it, if you're willing to apply to that. And then you will actually get into questions where they ask you just, what would you do in this kind of situation? How would you react to this? What are your top roles? Things like that. Now, a lot of the questions that I was prepared for, I didn't end up getting, so definitely don't over-prepare, because that's something I did, and it didn't help me much. Definitely prepare enough that you're like able to answer anything they'll ask you, but don't freak out and worry about it, because what someone else is getting asked is going to be completely different than what you're being asked. So just don't focus too much on that. So then after the interview, you know, they tell you, oh, you'll hear back from us by, I think she told me like March, end of March, that's when they were sending them out, and obviously it's like February 17th and I've already heard. So my other friend who did it said that all of her friends heard exactly 3 weeks after. Mine was actually 2 weeks after, so that was very soon. And for those of you who don't know, they usually get sent out in waves, so I believe that I was the second wave, which was the first biggest wave I had seen. The first wave didn't seem very big. So, but if you don't get accepted within the first wave or the second wave, it's still fine. You could still get accepted. So just don't freak out if people are getting accepted and you're not. You might just be in a different wave. So I did that, and then obviously, like I said, I got accepted. But also on the phone interview, they might ask if you want to do a character audition. So if you put character performer down, which I did, then they will ask you about that. So I told her yes, I was planning on going to the New York one because it is the closest one to me. So I have that coming up on March 5th, so I'm super excited. And the way that works is you get a role. So my role is going to be quick service. And if I make a character position, they will just swap them for me. So you don't need to like worry about if you don't get in, you can still go try out. So if you haven't been accepted yet, but you've applied, you can still go. But definitely make sure you apply before you go. So I definitely will make a video about character auditions once that is up. And if you guys would like, I can even make a more extensive video on the phone interview process if you guys are interested. But that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!